So does anybody remember the video that we did on trying out the Dripsticks, where this came from?
We'll be right back. They work.
So in that video, we said that those of us that were in the store were kind of just trying them out because we were super curious about them, wanted to see what it was all about. But at the time, that company was not doing wholesale, so we couldn't really carry them in the store. Well, guess who's doing wholesale now? So if you're unfamiliar with how these things are supposed to work, basically imagine a tampon, but instead of it being kind of like that balled up like cotton, it's a like super absorbent, more like spongy material. And instead of a string, it's a stick. Now, it is not meant to be left in. This is for cleanup afterwards. So if you get done with spicy time and you find that you are a Twinkie and not a toaster strudel, this is for you. So you literally just insert it, give it a little like twirl maybe, pull it out, throw it away. Now, realistically, you probably wouldn't be using one of these every single time afterwards, unless you are one of those people, and they do exist, and there are a lot more of them than you would think, that are allergic to spicy sauce. Want to be able to do things a certain way, but the allergy the longer it sits there, more painful, more problems it causes for them. This kind of speeds that up. Even if you don't have that allergy, even if it's just a cleanup thing. Like, let's say maybe you're camping, because that's a little harder to do like cleanup than just like get up and go into your bathroom or like take a shower. Like we're coming up on summer. We're coming up on like camping and music festival season and all of that. Anyway, a couple of things I also want to address, only because they were really prevalent in the comment section of the other video. One, I am well aware of what some of the TikTok OBGYNs have said is a concern for them about these products. I also am aware that every single time when we looked for the follow-up, that they were very clear that they hadn't tried them, and some of them had not even been able to hold one in their hand and actually see it in person. Their warnings were basically, look, I've not tried it. I don't know much about it, but if I had to guess where there might be a problem, it would be blank. And it was mainly things like the abrasiveness of the material, and that can probably cause some problems if it's inserted and you're dry, which is essentially the same problem you might run into with a tampon. And I inserted it before everything kind of started to make its way out, and I could definitely feel the abrasiveness. Pulled it out, waited for gravity to do a little bit of the job, tried again, perfect, zero problems. Worked beautifully. The other concern I totally get, which is the single-use plastic thing, because it's got the little like plastic stick, and then there's like the wrapping around each individual one to keep each one of them sanitary. And I totally get that, and I don't really like that part either. But the company is kind of new, and that is one of those learning things that they kind of pick up on.